Hey, what is up, guys? I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and I'm back here again in MVP Baseball 2005. Gonna be showing off the gameplay portion of this game in this video, and a few more little things in my owner mode here. I'm back in owner mode. Gonna be showing off the created stadiums you get in owner mode. I wanted to record in this. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do anything more in this owner mode, but we'll see. I can already feel a little bit of the skill coming back with how many hours I put into this game, and it just got too easy, so we'll see. I bumped it up to All-Star and did a few tweaks to make hitting easier and pitching more difficult, because I always thought that was a little unbalanced in this game. We'll look at my schedule. I did play 4 games now. Funny thing is, I recorded both of these games, but had various problems both times. My mic cut out halfway through in that game, and in that game, my capture card decided not to record at all. So hopefully I can get this video done against the Phillies. And in that last game, I came back from down 3-0, so I was really upset about that. I'm 4-0, I lead the division, good start to the year. I'm negative 633,000 in the bank, and that's not good at all. I somehow have a B- rating, I don't know why that came up. I'm not getting a whole lot. I'm getting like $160,000 per home game, and then losing, I think, a lot more than that on road games or days off. I tweaked a few prices. I bumped them down 1 notch for last game, and I got less revenue, so I bumped them back up. I got some concession stands with the money I started with. I started with $5 million. And they're doing fairly nicely. Low amounts sold, at least for ice cream cones and such. I did not buy a store. I don't think, if I remember correctly, I never had good experiences with stores, and they weren't very profitable. I did not buy any ballpark upgrades, waiting till I get more money for that. I feel it's too early to be doing that. At least what I want to do is capacity upgrades. I don't know why I say that word weirdly, but that cost $4 million, and I didn't want to blow all that. What I mostly put my money into was the promotional days, and that's a great way to get people to the park. I started with 5,000 magnetic schedules in my first game. Did not bring a whole ton of attendance. And then I got a little more attendance for the second game with 2,000 t-shirts, but I think that was mostly because of my price drops. And now we have 3,000 posters being handed out for this Sunday's game. I also remember, I think, seeing in some tip or something that weekend games will actually draw more people, along with the impact. And my game impact's only 2 against the Phillies, 3 against the Reds, 5 against the Cubs, so that's very good. It'll also go up as we get later in the season, and as I'm in the playoff hunt. Hopefully I'm in the playoff hunt. I'm starting 4-0. If I continue this, I'm really getting into it again, but a few more things to look at before I start the game. There's a scouting report. You can see your record against the opponent you're facing, what their rank is in the MLB for, like, their overall rank. Their record against you. I love that. I wish they had that in like hockey games, but oh well. Who you're gonna be projected to, who's projected to start against you? Looks like I'm gonna face Randy Wolf, who's 1-0 with 1.23 ERA. He only had 3 strikeouts though. And then their lineups for versus different pitching, and with and without DH, but there's no DH in the National League. I think that about does it. If I think about anything else, I'll show it after the game. It's an early afternoon game. I find that weird. It's a 1:15 p.m. start. Yeah, after I get all this done, you can change it to a night game while selecting the stadium. It's a little weird, but whatever. I guess if you feel like it. I got Jason Marquis starting. Suppan did fairly well. I think he did the worst out of all my starters. But then that was an all-star with the tweaks, so... And I think he might be, it looks like my lowest overall starter. I don't know why I have Marquis the 5th starter, but whatever. You can see energy. I should look at, yeah, it shows the stamina up there. The bullpen, that is one little, I don't want to say glitch, but flaw of this game is you could use your closer day after day. As long as he only pitched that 9th inning, he's really not going to get tired as long as he didn't throw a ton of pitches too. And you could use the bullpen over and over, and it's a little unrealistic. I'm facing a left-hander. I have John Mabry in there as a lefty, but he hits pretty good against left-handed pitching. You can see my energies. I'm not sure if it affects performance, but I think there's a higher chance they'll get injured if their energy is lower. I think catcher also is the worst. Mike Lieberthal's down to 81 energy. That's pretty low. I would probably take Yachty out if he was in the lower 80s. But I think I have a day off after this game too, so they all get replenished their energies. So this is the first time I'm going to be facing a left-handed pitcher this year. I got Grizzolanek and Reggie Sanders sitting, and I got Hector Luna and John Mabry playing. A good bit of my guys hit better against lefties, but some hit a little worse. Grizzolanek is one of them. He has like 90 contact versus righties, and like 50-something versus lefties. Anyways... is Randy Wolf their first starter? I think he might be. But Jason Marquis is my 5th starter. Go home jersey. We're going to stay at day. If I get into this, I may change the ballpark name, but I'm not that creative with names. I really, really just hope they bring back this series maybe next year or something. That would be just awesome. Even if it's not next year, I just hope they bring it back eventually. Having no baseball game on Xbox really sucks. I mean, there's RBI baseball, but that's not really the thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for a little more of a simulation kind of style. Also, I highly recommend this game if you've never played it. If you can get by the old graphics, it is such a good game. Such a good game. Love it to death. It might be my favorite it's definitely my favorite baseball game ever. It might be my favorite sport game ever. Anyways, into this game. Jimmy Rollins, he freaking wrecked me last game. He went 3 for 4. I did get him out once. I struck him out, I think. And he hit a home run, single with a stolen base. I don't usually get bases stolen against me. Come on, he went. Yeah. But I tweaked some gameplay settings. I made the computer more aggressive on the base paths because they don't try to steal enough. Hector Luna, we'll get that out. I also upped the contact for both me and the computer, and the power for just the computer. So I can hit home runs. I could probably break the home run record. Actually, I think I did that once long ago. I think it was like 87 home runs or something. I don't know. Good curveball. But yeah, it's not too hard to hit home runs, but the computer doesn't hit very many. I gotta make sure I don't hang that. Ooh. Almost got him looking.
That's exactly what you saw right there.
But I also made the pitch meter more difficult. Oh, hung that way over there. Oh, Jimmy, what are you doing? Oh, gosh, dang it. That was a little bit of a flaw there. Better not go to third. Gets a double because Jim Edmonds was not cutting that ball off. But, wow, I tried to throw that inside and it hung way outside. I like that. It needs to be a little different. I think I gave up a run in the first inning last game too, so I need to try not to do that this game. Ugh, just missing. 96 miles per hour fastball. Pretty fast. This was way before, like, everybody throws 100 now. And the AI has trouble keeping up with fastballs in the high 90s. David Eckstein hitting only 188. Albert Pujols only 235. Also, if I play through this, or even simulate through this owner mode, if we miss the playoffs, no, just overall, if we end in the negative on my owner mode, I'm gonna be cutting some guys or something, trying to make some trades happen. See if I can bunt on. Nah. I don't have a good hitter's eye when I'm trying to bunt. Try one more time. If it's in the zone. Dang it. Freaking knuckle curve, 72 miles per hour. I hate the slower pitches. But as I was saying, like, if I end in the negative, I'm going to cut players. So slow. If I end in the positive, I'm going to try to keep my guys. Oh boy, lefty on lefty. A little tricky to figure out where the ball's going. That was a great pitch to do something with, but did not expect that to drop into the zone. That one, pretty good. Randy Wolf not throwing very hard, so I'm going to have to slow my bat speed down. So far, 2 outs with Albert Pujols up. That's going to stay outside. Got to make these pitchers throw a lot of pitches and get them tired. Wasn't bad. He only throws an 89 miles per hour fastball. I would have jumped all over that. Just popped it up. Yeah, definitely going to have to slow it down for Randy Wolf. He freaking throws so much slower than I'm used to. Start him with a curveball. So I think Marquis, it's just a ball. Marquis' fastball is like in the 90s on overall rating. I don't know what his second best pitch is. Need to throw a lot of fastballs. I think he's still pitching in the majors. I don't know if he's on. What team he's on. Yeah.
2 balls and 1 strike.
I've seen him around a little bit. Didn't have a very long Cardinal career, but yeah, got that perfect. Strike 2. The AI tends to take a lot of pitches. I think a bit too many. Is that popped up? Yeah, it is. Somehow caught that. Alright, we don't need a replay. Already down to 84 stamina. I also wish there was like a pitch count and the stamina kind of was hand in hand with that pitch count and stuff like that. But this game was far from perfect. But no game is ever perfect. I've always had gripes with hockey games, the NHL series. But like, there was some better than others that did like more. And this game is one of the best sports games I think of all time. I haven't played every sport game ever, but I still think it's great. I know it's well received. Gets me with the changeup on the corner. A lot of my issue with hitting... I thought that was going to drop. Like, this is more my flaw than the game's flaw, is that I have trouble stringing together hits. Gosh, I just get way out in front of those pitches. I tried to sit on that a little more.
Makes the routine catch.
But oh well. In just low-scoring games so far.
This guy's a stud, Kite.
Randy Wolf might be a little tough to get some runs across on, especially with how slow he pitches. I shouldn't have swung at that. Change up in on the hands. Got 2 outs. John Mabry having his first start. He has 2 hits out of 3 at-bats, though. Thought that was going to be more over the plate. I kind of tapped the A button to more of a check swing, but did not get it going. So far, I think the Phillies have the only hit, and they have a second one. Leadoff hit for Kenny Lofton. Good piece of hitting.
The next batter is Randy Wolf.
Probably gonna bunt. Surprised didn't get off more. I'm not sure if these hot zones
That pitch is high.
actually do anything, but I usually try to throw it in their cold zones.
No
Also
outs
try to
and a run
throw a
on
breaking
first.
ball so he
And he
pops up
pushes
the
that bunt down the line. The sac bunt
pops
does
up the
not work.
bunt. There. That wasn't down the line. I don't know why the commentator said that. Now I gotta watch for the steal. Jimmy Rollins stole on me last game, and I totally didn't expect it. Start with a fastball,
Foul ball.
and then I think I'm gonna pitch out this. No, he went back, so if he does try to steal, get him strike 2. Now I'm gonna pitch out with it 0-2. And if he's not going, I like to throw to first, even though I don't think I've ever gotten anybody. And let's throw it over to him because I'm thinking about throwing that curve. Good. Went back.
And
Throw a
here's the
curveball to
delivery.
try to strike him out. Hung it a little.
2-2 the count.
Oh,
Even the batter knew he got away with a swing
so
there.
close. Maybe I'm going to try to backdoor slider. Oh, perfect. Yes, got him looking.
Strike 3.
Take that, Jimmy Rollins.
Next up, Placido Polanco.
It's Polanco. It's down to 73 stamina already. Ooh.
Slow roller to the
Oh,
right
no.
side.
Gonna have to throw it full power, and oh,
First.
almost threw it away. Maybe didn't need it full power. I think I had more time than I thought, but good play by Hector Luna. Great play by Albert Pujols.
After 2.5.
And
no
there's
score
still not on the board. They have 2 hits. I'm looking for my first hit.
here. Two up, the bottom
Here's
of the
Yachty.
order.
He's got 3 hits. I thought he's been doing worse than that. Wow.
Takes a
Bounced
pitch
that
that
off
is
the
low.
dirt.
His #1 pitch is his fastball.
I think versus lefties is the only time I don't have Yachty hitting 8th. He's not a great hitter in this game. I think this was like the first year he played, or the second. That stays
Takes
up.
a pitch high, 1 ball and no
He's
strikes.
also, he doesn't have as good of a throwing arm as he does in real life. Ah, should have taken that.
There's an out.
Being a little too anxious to get a hit. Hector Luna had a key walk last game as a pinch hitter.
Outside.
Came around to, I think, score the winning run. So that was very good. Ooh, right over the plate, but just got a little late on it.
Kipe, his quick reaction allowed him to make the play on that line
Wait,
drive.
Jason Marquis hits left-handed?
At the plate, Jason Marquis.
I did not. I either didn't know that or forgot for so long. I don't remember at all. Wow. Throws right-handed, hits left-handed.
For a ball.
As a pitcher, that's pretty,
Knuckle curve and a changeup.
seems pretty special. I'm just gonna keep taking. Yeah, walk my pitcher.
Sometimes you try to make the
Even
hitter
though it'd
chase you,
kind of be
it's
nice to have the
exactly
top
what
of the
you saw
order
right
up next inning. Right down central.
3-1.
They tend to do
Hitter's
that, throw a
pitch.
fastball right down the middle if it's 3-0. If I had a better hitter, I would have swung at it. And Jason Marquis draws the walk.
He was patient, worked the pitcher, and ended up
Didn't even have to do anything. David Eckstein, who got
David
struck
Eckstein.
out. Oh, come on.
Delivers strike one.
A little high, little
Jersey
high.
win games by striking out every
Pickoff play.
Yeah, like you need to try to pick off my pitcher. Ooh.
1-1 count.
For a second, I was worried that was going to drop in.
the batter to chase.
Getting him to throw some pitches. I'm hoping to. I feel like I should have swung at that. That might have been the best pitch of the at bat, but we'll see. Ooh, good pitch there. David Eckstein hits it into the gap. I'm gonna try to get Marquis home. Oh no, slide. He got home all the way from first. Jason Marquis helps himself out with a walk, and then David Eckstein draws him in. Draws him in? Knocks him in. I don't know what I'm saying.
Sometimes you try to
2
make the
out.
hitter
See
chase
if
you.
Larry
That's
Walker
exactly
can
what you saw
get
right
another
there.
one in.
Out of the zone.
2-0.
That's a ball.
Gotta look for a good pitch. Don't know if he's gonna come in. Pretty good pitch.
Slider right down the middle.
But I was worried that was not gonna hit the strike zone. Ah, popped it up. And that will do it.
Side is retired.
Good
After
job,
three
David
innings,
Eckstein. 1 hit, 1 run,
nothing.
thanks to the walk. That's
He's
that's
up
pretty
in search of
efficient.
his second hit of the game.
Jim Tomey's already 1 for 1.
Tomey gets it out to
And he's 2 for 2.
center. Base hit to lead off the inning.
Gotta try to, I don't know, do something else with him. Throw a slider inside. Ooh.
He laid out and makes the
Come on, throw it! Jeez, he took forever to throw that. But I got him. If he had just slid directly into the bag, he probably would have been safe. Instead of trying to take me out. Great. Who is that just got on? I don't even remember.
Throw to first.
Actually, I can check really quick. Bobby Abreu, yeah. Probably pretty important to know that he's on.
One down and a runner on first.
Ah.
Fastball up high
I'm going to
for a ball.
start with a fastball, and I'm going to stick with the fastball because I do not want to throw it like a curveball.
And he could be trying to apply all
Okay,
that
good.
right now.
Strike. Ah. I don't want to throw a breaking pitch because... Throw it over. Almost threw that away. To a two-seamer.
Abreu is taking off.
Come on, Yachty. Good throw. Oh, bad tag. If he had just kept his glove there. Man, they're 2 for 2 on stealing against me now. Knew he was going to do that. And that was a ball, too.
Hit towards second base.
Now, is that... Yeah, that's 2 outs, so that's okay if he goes over
The
to
next
third.
batter is David Bell.
I don't want to give up anything, any hit.
Outside.
Start him with a
He's batting
slider.
.235 with no long balls and 2 runs batted in.
Got to nibble at those corners, but it's so tough
Ball.
with that pitcher control down. It's hard to get it perfect. There we go. Ooh. What do I come with next? I'm going to go inside again. Ah. Whew,
Okay, this team really needs
if
to
he
get
would have
him
known that
started
was
right
coming,
here with that runner on third base.
he could have
There's
done
a lot of
something.
ways to get him home. He needs to
Come
find
on. Ah, a little early. Hector Luna gets it.
He was able to make a play on that line drive because he got a good read
So
on
they
the
got
ball.
3 hits, but nothing to show.
Flexes there, big boy.
Albert Pujols due up.
But couldn't do anything with it.
Really struggling
Next up, Albert
lately.
Pujols.
Right on the corner. Don't care for that pitch. Got a lot of hot zones against left-handed pitching.
And he
Ah.
swings and misses.
Keep thinking that changeup's going to drop into the top of the zone, but it doesn't.
And
Oh.
on 3 pitches, he's gone.
That
I don't know what
curveball.
he's looking for there, but it wasn't that pitch.
Albert
Next up
Pujols
to
still
play,
struggling.
Scott Rowland.
Scott Rowland had a good pitch, but
Lofton
just
makes
lines
the
it to
catch
center.
for the out.
He
And
took
it's
that
quickly
ball
2
very
outs.
well off the pad and camped under it. Made the easy play.
See if Jim Edmonds can do anything. I still only have 1 hit, but I'm up 1-0.
Ball 1.
We're already in the 4th inning. Going pretty fast. Ball 2.
Taken for a ball.
Yeah, let's start taking more pitches against this guy. He's missing quite often. I don't know. He seems to be going right after Albert Pujols, though.
Just
Ugh.
got some wood on it.
Little inside. Glad I just fouled that, kind of. 2-2. Where are you going? Right there. I'll sit on that and hit it up the middle. I should also explain. It's weird having to say things again because this is, again, my 3rd time recording this.
Stepping in,
Very annoying. You'll see the ball flash a color or not, like that. It's a fastball.
for a ball.
It's called the hitter's eye, for those who don't know.
Some of these pitches ain't even
And
close.
when it doesn't flash a color, that means it's a fastball coming. Red means breaking ball. Green means off-speed pitch. Man, he is not giving me anything good.
Pick off attempt.
Pink or purplish means like a sinker or splitter.
And that's
Ah.
the final out of the inning with
Knew
one
that was
man
going to be
left
too low, but I
stranded.
still swung at it. What else is there? Yellow, I think, is like knuckleball.
Left to play, the Phillies trail.
And I think I
Up
covered
next,
everything.
Mike Lieberthal.
But yeah, it's kind of nice. It's a bit OP
Blew that one right by him.
knowing what's coming every time, I thought. But again, this game isn't without its flaws.
Way late on that one.
There's flaws in every game. Try to get him back
Delivers.
right upstairs. Ah. Ooh, got him looking.
3 pitches, 3 strikes. Doesn't get any easier in that part.
He's looking for a
But
second
yeah,
hit of the day.
it's very nice. I love that system. I feel like they should have at least evolved it into like only certain pitchers like will tip off pitches, and maybe that could have been a mechanic that you can fix. Ooh, he didn't do anything with that. You could like work with your pitchers. Sometimes their mechanics will go wonky, and you need to practice with them and get them to stop tipping pitches. And like the best pitchers, you have no idea what's coming, except for some rare occasions you can guess what's coming. Uh-oh. Oh, you also see these little,
Pops it up foul.
dang it. Every now and then that comes up with, there's a circle that is like, it starts green and, or no, starts red and turns green, and that's when you're supposed to use the second joystick to try to rob the, I don't know, catch the ball.
Gathers it in with
That
his
doesn't
glove.
happen in the outfield, like on robbing home runs at all, really.
Going into the bottom of the
But
fifth,
whatever,
Cardinals.
it's very interesting. The second joystick works as like you're fielding like dives and everything. Ooh, I like that pitch.
Outfielders.
First pitch swinging, Yachty gets on base with his super fast speed. Always a stealing threat. I can't continue with that.
I'll tell you, partner, this pitcher's got to be careful with this guy.
And
He's
go
got
first
great
pitch
reads
ball
that
on
can
Hector
turn a
Luna.
single into a double with ease.
Got a man on to lead off the inning. That's very good. That'll stay high, and he's 2-0 on Hector Luna.
Now, this is the perfect time for the hit and run. The count shows
No, I'm not
he's
hitting
coming
running.
across the plate. Let's see what happens.
I would consider that at 3-0, but I think I'll be a little passive and not so aggressive. Oh, I thought I'd give him the green light
Bell
on
makes the
3-0.
play in foul ground.
Feel like I shouldn't
Next
have.
up, Jason Marquis.
Marquis, I'm tempted to just like take pitches, but oh, that's right over the plate. I hate bunting with Yachty on. He's so slow, but
For the out.
wow, Marquis almost beat that out. Here's Eckstein.
Next at the
He didn't
plate,
even have, like, it didn't look like it was going to be an RBI chance last time up, but
it's hit
it
to
is
the left
now,
side.
and he doesn't do anything with it.
That'll do it for the Cardinals.
Just
in the
grounds
fifth.
out.
With 5 innings
Or both
played,
3 hits
stepping
apiece.
in,
A
Jimmy
very low
Rollins.
scoring game. Again, I'm trying to get the games to be a little more high scoring. At least just every now and again. More difficult to pitch. A little easier to bat. The AI doesn't seem too good on hitting. I don't know. I'm not good either. Just a little unbalanced. Especially with my 5th starter out there.
It's hit out towards short.
But whatever, I'll tweak it if I continue to play. So far I like this, especially last game was a lot of fun with that 4-3 win. Dang, Marquis already 50% stamina. I guess we are in the 6th.
A ball.
He's not going to be able to go all the way, but despite only allowing 3
One
hits.
out, nobody on. There's a chopper towards
There's a
second.
ground out.
And he's out.
Looks like he's going to get a 1-2-3 here. Except Jim Tomey's, I think, 2 for 2. I want to go right after him. That's usually what to do against the AI because they just take so many pitches. But you also have to be careful against their good hitters. Ooh, good. Got him to chase. He fouled it off. 2-0. See if we can strike him out. Also, the pitch meter. Oh, perfect.
Strikeout.
It's where you select a pitch, you hold down the pitch, and that controls how much effectiveness it is. You could tap it and just be like,
1-0.
I don't know, very little effectiveness. Or you hold it down for more effectiveness, and it makes it tougher to hit the perfect spot. But it's more rewarding. That was close.
He went around, Kai, but the ump felt he did.
1-0.
And the
I don't know why I was
count is
expecting that to break inside,
Something out there. Some of these
despite
pitches
I
ain't
knew it
balls.
was a changeup. And it'll go 3-0.
for a ball.
If I see this going down central, I might try to jack it.
Saw right there.
They asked the third base
Oh.
umpire if he swung.
Okay. Lead off walk. And here comes Albert Pujols. Quick check on the runner. I'm just trying to get a hit right now for Pujols. Why are you pitching out? I'm not going to steal with Larry Walker, even though I think he has a few stolen bases in his career. It's inside. Could have done something with that if I was trying to jack it, but I'm not. That'll stay outside. It's 2-1. Come on. Make a mistake. That was not a mistake. Trying to take out the guy. Dang it. Wow, good throw. I think that was Jimmy Rollins. I slid around him almost. Wow, and got the double play. Tim Morrell in the bullpen up. Randy Wolf is pitching really well, though. Should I start warming up right now? It's gonna be the 7th. I'm gonna warm up Cal Eldred. I don't think he's had any action so far this year. Marquis gonna start the 7th, but I don't know if he's gonna get through it completely. Oh, that was a good pitch. Might have been the best pitch of the at-bat. Hate it when I miss those. Oh, did I go? You didn't check. I don't know if I did, but oh well. Dang. 3 hits apiece. Bobby Abreu will start off the 7th. And he'll fly out to John Mabry, it looks. That's 1 out. Going after the first pitch.
The Phillies have 2 men up in the pen, a lefty and a righty.
I got a lefty and righty working. Wonder if they're gonna switch.
Up next, Pat Burrell.
Ooh, getting hard to. Oh, he got it. Getting hard to pitch, get those curveballs and everything. The diving isn't perfect, as you can see. It kind of looked like I wasn't gonna stretch all the way, and it kind of just, I don't know. This didn't look perfect. Still gonna go right after him. This is gonna be Marquis' last inning. I don't really, well, with him this low in stamina, I don't really want to pitch him more. But also, he's doing so well. Ugh. If he walks this guy, or if this guy gets on, I think I'm gonna freaking go to the pen.
The pitch is hit to left field.
But John Mabry makes it. For a second, I thought he wasn't. 7th inning stretch. Might also do the double switch. No, well, we are in the. That was the 7th. I should be warming up my. I'm gonna remove Eldred and warm up Ray King, my setup man. And we're gonna have a save opportunity the way this is going.
On the ground.
Ah, looked like he was playing the line. Thought that was a good pitch. Got a little out in front of it. Ball 1. I really need to try to get an insurance run. Oh, such a good pitch. Such a good pitch. Can't get any better than that. And he'll ground it up the middle for a base hit.
He reaches with a single.
John Mabry's on.
It seems that this guy just doesn't have it anymore.
Scotty's 1 for 2. Hopefully, at least doesn't ground into a double play. Nah, I'm not bunting.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what right there.
Man, only 84 miles per hour? This is still Randy Wolf? I thought he was throwing 89 earlier. Jeez. 1-1. Good pitch. Lined up the middle. I'm going to stay. Not the best of throws, but it probably would have gotten me.
Hey, Kai, good work there to get the runner in the scoring position.
Hector Luna's up, and they're not going to the pen.
2 on and 1 out.
Kind of surprised at that with 2 men on. Let's get Yachty off a little bit. Although maybe I should be pinch running. Just because I think I'm going to do that. Although, wow, they're both pretty slow. I could bring in pinch runners for both. Let's bring in Cedeno for Yachty. And I'll bring in Reggie Sanders for Mabry. two
They're making a change.
two pinch runners. I could not think. All right, I get it. Just want to stay out of the double play, really. Oh, that could have went either way. Wish it was 3-0. And I probably shouldn't have swung at that. I don't know if that it looked from the replay. It wasn't gonna 0 for 0. It wasn't gonna hit the.
Yanked to the left
Oh boy.
side. The runner takes him
Strike
out at
zone.
second.
Ah,
That's a fielder's choice.
I'm just at a loss for words right now, but stopped him from getting the double play. Got on him fast. Marquis up. He will get pinch hit for. Just doing all sorts of substitutions. I can't do Diaz because he's going to come in for Cedeno, who's now at catcher. Taguchi. Grizzolanic wouldn't work because he only hits 52, so it's going to be Taguchi.
They're sending up a right-handed hitter to face the left-hander. Taguchi takes his turn at bat.
Come on, Taguchi. Get me an insurance run. Ooh, close. Let's go ahead and get off a little more. If he gets picked off, I'm going to be so upset. That was a pretty good pitch.
Pitcher's lucky that curveball wasn't hit a mile. That batter let a
But I don't
very
know.
hittable pitch go.
Pickoff attempt at third.
Ooh, almost threw that away. This is a big moment in this game.
Taken for a
I think
ball.
that might have reset my lead. Nope, it's still good. Ooh, in the dirt.
Knuckle curve down low for a ball.
Is it 3-1? Alright, I get it. Yeah, it's 3-1. Good pitch, and it's up the middle for an RBI single.
And a run comes home.
Taguchi comes
That's an
through.
RBI single.
I don't know why they haven't gone to the bullpen already.
That bad boy right through the infield for a base hit.
And they finally do.
This is a good move, Kite, because right-handed
Tim
hitters have
Worrell.
some trouble picking up off-speed pitches from right-handed pitchers.
Get off a little more.
Stepping in, 1 for
David
3.
Eckstein, who has a RBI, he'll get another. As I think Hector Luna will come in to score, and it's 3-0.
RBI single.
Boy, before soon it won't be a freaking save opportunity anymore. I'm gonna warm up somebody else in case I get another run. It might be Cal Eldred. Tavares, yeah. Warm him up. Now, do I want to try to go yard here? I don't know.
Next at the plate, Larry
Kind of
Walker.
do. Ooh. That was not bad. If I wasn't trying to go yard, I could have done something with that at least.
And
Oh.
there's a swing and a miss.
Way out in front of it. Okay, no more yard. Try to just get a hit. Come on, Tim Worrell.
0-2. A 3-pitch
Dang it.
strikeout.
I was worried that was going to drop in.
With 2 innings
So he got out of it.
the Phillies
Ah, but I blew up for 2 more runs. Bring in Mr. Ray King since it's still a save situation. Gonna sit down Eldred. Gonna bring in Anar Diaz for catching. And that's it.
They'll change players here.
Already has 3 innings pitched.
Lieberthal
Did not
is
know
the
I've
next
been
hitter.
using him that much. Start with a fastball and he fouls it off. Very quiet now.
Here's the pitch.
I'd love to get another run in the bottom half of this inning and make it not a non-save situation because I think every game's been a save situation. No, I think like in one of those Astros games, one of the first 2 games, I think they might have actually caused a blown save. Ooh, that barely caught.
First base just to see if the batter gives away the bunt or not.
I'm not throwing over to first base.
Just got a piece
Fouled
of that.
off. See if I can strike him out. Is it 0-2?
He delivers.
Missed it a little too much and it went way outside. Can I get him looking?
The 1-2 pitch.
Perfect. And got him. If you get it perfect, you're usually going to get him. If you selected it right.
Stepping in, Jason Michaels.
Jason Michaels.
Popped him up.
And that will be the third out as long as Pujols
Third
doesn't
out,
drop
we
it.
go to the bottom of the inning.
He doesn't.
After 7.5, the
Pujols will
Phillies-
lead it off. Does
and
he have a
here
hit
comes the
this
hook.
game?
The manager goes with the lefty, Billy Wagner.
Billy Wagner, why is he pitching?
Albert Pujols.
The heck? So gonna try not to allow anything. Isn't he the closer? I don't know. Can I jack one? Not a 98 miles per hour, freaking way inside.
A little annoyed with that call, Kipe. He sure thought the batter went
Oh,
around. I agree.
Billy Wagner throws hard. I'm gonna still try. Oh, down the line, but they were playing so deep. No, Pujols doesn't have the
Base hit to
speed.
lead off the inning.
That wasn't a great throw, but
This fastball, he's gonna get ripped all
still.
day long.
The next batter is Scott Rowland.
Ah,
He fouled it off.
man,
to
he
the
throws so much harder than Randy Wolf. Okay, why is Pujols just standing on first?
right. Way
Holy crap.
He's hitting
I got my bat
75.
speed going
With
way
no
down
runs
slow.
and 1 RBI. A 3-1
And then he
strikeout.
throws it upstairs.
This dude did not
I'm a
make
sucker
game,
for
man.
upstairs.
You can't
It
do
looks
it
so
all
good.
the time.
It's like that. Will that get down? I think that's going to get down. Pujols is going to third dangerously, but he got
He's
there.
on with a single.
Is it 1 out or 2 outs? I think it's 1 out.
Sanders
always forget,
steps into
it is
the
1 out.
batter's box.
Reggie Sanders, first at bat.
He pulls a ground
Oh
ball
no.
to the left side.
Grounded out. Will he beat it out? No, he won't. Dang, first pitch swinging. He backed off. Thought he was going to go over, but
With 8
he's unable to get that
innings
run
played,
in.
the Cardinals lead by a margin of 3.
This is it. They're gonna have to create some offense in a hurry.
3-run lead. Bring in
Coming up
Jason
this inning, the 1,
Isringhausen.
2, and 3 hitters.
Yeah, freaking Supan's ERA is 5.40. The worst out of anybody. I don't think my bullpen's allowed to run. Oh, no. My closer has, so let's bring him in.
They've gone to the closer, Jason Isringhausen.
Ah, well, he's been pretty good.
Lined into center.
Ooh, that's going to be a base hit. I hate my outfield plays in because I think my whole defense is playing the bunt. I don't like how the outfielders play in. Ah, Jimmy Rollins. It might be bunting here.
Rollins is
Nope.
running on the
Trying to steal Diaz.
pitch.
Ah,
Second.
forgot I don't have Yachty in there.
Just jump there and swipe second.
That's okay. It is a 3-run lead at least. Trying to preserve the...
They need to move that runner over
Shutout,
to the base
though.
right here. That batter needs to get a ball he can drive to the right side.
Yeah, I want to try to get him to pull something.
Turns up
Like
and
that.
hits it on a
Better go
line.
back.
They got him.
It's 1 out.
Next up, Jim Thome.
Jim Thome, I do not like.
Takes
Doesn't
a
chase the
pitch just
fastball.
off the plate, 1-0.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch.
I've been keeping it away from him, but I don't know. He's been doing things with it. Jimmy Edmonds almost did the same thing again. He'll drive in a run.
A run crosses the plate.
So they get a run off of Isringhausen. I don't know why he's been giving up the runs. It's a game now. Tying runner at the plate.
Taken for a ball.
Gotta be a little careful.
Double play depth. If he can get a ground ball right here, they
Yeah,
might
what?
get
Do
two.
I have anything that's a ground ball kind of pitch? Not really. Ah, missing my mark.
For a ball.
Been trying to get that cutter inside and jam him, but
Delivers.
it's not really working. Okay, I'll take him freaking taking that pitch. It's kind of nice. Trying to nibble at the corner with the knuckle curve, and he hits it up the middle. Just throw that to third.
That's a single.
Oh, this is not good.
Play to move that runner into scoring position.
Do I want to warm up anybody? This is supposed to be my best pitcher. Whoops. I'm going to warm up Tavares and maybe a lefty. Ankiel or Myers? I'm going to warm up Ankiel too. They don't like this.
And the pitch.
Ah, I keep missing that.
Got it. What a
I'm only going to be able to get one. If he does get any, he does not. Why is Albert the only one getting this?
scores.
Oh boy.
Pull the infield in.
Oh
Stepping in,
boy.
David Bell.
This is not going well. Not at all. Good.
Strike.
Strike one. I don't think he has the 12-6 curveball. I think he has the curveball that's more like a slider. Yeah.
Takes low.
Doesn't chase. It's 3-2. Oh boy, the tying runner's on at freaking
And it's 2 balls and
third
1
base
strike.
with the winning run at second. Oh, it's 3-1.
A deep fly ball should be good enough to score that runner on third base.
Try to get the fastball in there.
Now 3-2.
I do.
Great pitch in the black. Would have been a call strike. even
Been
if the batter
pounding
didn't
that inner half. I'm going to try to get it with the slider. Ah, I missed.
Walk number 3 given up in the ball game.
Oh boy.
score. Loses him in that bat. That's a free pass, and we'll see
If
him come back.
Liebersol was a lefty, I would
Up next.
think about bringing a guy in, but I think I'm going to stick with Izzy.
Kite, if they decide
Perfect.
to send a runner home and hit the right field, I can guarantee you there'll be a play at the plate.
Oh boy. Yeah, Larry Walker is getting dangerous with his arm out there and right. 0-2. Very, very good. Try to get him with the high heat since it's my best pitch.
And
Got
on
him.
pitches, he's gone.
2 outs.
Partner, he gets ahead of him and never looks back. Sweet strikeout.
Kenny Lofton up.
The next batter is Kenny Lofton.
This is Isringhausen's game right now.
Pitch taken for
If
a
he
ball.
gives up the
This
lead,
guy
if
can
it
really motor
if
down
it's a
the line,
tie
so
or
he
they
needs
have
to
the
field
lead,
the ball cleanly.
I'm gonna bring somebody in if he doesn't get out.
He pulls the ground ball
And
to
that's
the
gonna
right
be it.
side.
I don't know why I threw
The
that,
ball
but
game is over.
holy crap. Give me a heart attack there for the end. Jason Isringhausen barely gets out with
Is
it.
the winner. Wolf is the loser.
And he continues to be the only guy in my bullpen who has allowed a run. That's a little scary.
Score, the St. Louis
We'll have to see if he can
Cardinals
straighten it up
Philadelphia Phillies
if I
2.
continue this. I plan to keep it going. He has 5 saves already. That's all 5 games, and I'm 5-0. 5-0. I might need to make this a little more tough. That was tough. Those last 2 games were pretty tough. Look at my income. That's how much money I made there at the game. And this is total money made as I get a little bit of money for media and sponsorship. 806,000 I think is pretty good. Yes, 172,000 positive for that game. As I had to pay 634,000 in expenses. I think that's the most I made. Get some MVP points. Simulate these games. 2 of my 3 minor league teams won. Lots of injuries. Don't really care about minor league injuries. Mark Burley got suspended for 8 games. Don't know why. He's injured. Zach Greinke's injured. This is like real early in his career. This is an off day, and then I get the Reds. I'm 5-0. Pittsburgh and the Reds are 5-1, so that Reds series is going to be really good. I'm negative 460,000 now. Still a B- rating. Let's look at financial trends now. Set pricing. I like to see. Yes, I sold 57% of the lower deck, 63% of the upper deck. And it was a nice revenue. Nice. Even though the attendance was lower. I'm alright with that. I should get more attendance this next game since... Well, actually, it's... Well, let's look at this really quick. Got a little more there. A little less there. More there. Good. More on popcorn. Despite less sold. I'm just leaving the prices pretty much the same because that seems to be getting me the most revenue. But the Reds are a 3 of 10 impact, so might get a little more attendance. Giving out 5,000 team calendars and 5,000 baseball caps. I think baseball caps were one of the most expensive promotions, so that should bring a good bit of people. I'm going to leave the pricing the same for that first game. And I think that's about gonna do it here. Look at the standings. I've only scored 14 runs and only allowed 8 runs. It's a little broken. I'm gonna have to tweak. I think I'm gonna have to make it a little easier to get runs. 157 ERA. as you can see, I'll pull up really quick what I did. Tuning, the scale goes from -50 to +50. The pitch meter difficulty's 10, pitcher fatigue 15, pitch control -15, and I bumped up the batting contact, bumped up the CPU batting power. I think I'm gonna have to tweak those a little more extremely now. Steal rate, CPU steal rate, I think is fine. They stole on me twice last game, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna play this a little more. We'll see if I can get really into it. You can see my average attendance down there at 11,959. I think my total capacity is 20,000. So it's I want it higher. We'll see. I got 2 more games at home, then a road trip against the Brewers and Pirates, and then I get a nice homestand. That'll be nice against the Cubs. It should be like a 5 of 10 freaking game impact. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get into this. We'll see. I might record more, maybe make it into something somewhat of a series. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you haven't played this game, I highly recommend it if you can get by the old graphics. The PC version is awesome. It has like a huge mod support since there's not really a good baseball game on PC. If you can get your hands on a PC version, it'd be really good. But they're expensive. They're like $100 on eBay. But if you can get a PlayStation 2 version or GameCube or whatever, those are like $5 or something. A lot of fun. Anyways, guys, if you liked it, please leave a like and a comment. If you'd like me to do more, leave a comment, and I will seriously consider it. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later. I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and I will talk to you guys later.